Hello everyone, it's another Thursday here in Riverdale, which means another snow day as well. I hope everyone is home, safe, and warm. If you're home today, you know how lucky you are to have a roof over your head. And as I thought about this week's Parsha and the construction of the Mishkan, the first thing I thought of was that roof and how the Mishkan was built and how much it teaches us about our relationship to Hashem. The Mishkan was built with a series of beams, krushim, going around its exterior, and draped over those krushim was a large canvas or fabric that was a composite of 10 different pieces, and that fabric that was draped over the Mishkan is what the Torah itself calls Mishkan. That the Mishkan should be woven together and draped over the krushim of this mikdash, of this holy space. And the name of this Mishkan is incredibly significant. Of course, when we think about the Mishkan, we think of that name with the mission of bringing the Shechina of Hashem into the Jewish camp, Ve'asuli mikdash v'shachanti b'socham, but more simply, Mishkan as a canvas that's draped over the poles of the tabernacle means that it rested upon something else. The Mishkan is draped over and rests upon the krushim that make up the walls of the tabernacle. When we talk about our relationship to Hashem, we often refer to the idea of the Shechina being in our lives or in our community. But we don't exactly know what Shechina means and how it's different than talking about God himself being part of our community or being in our homes. What is the Shechina? And I think this metaphor is so important. Shechina is a two-dimensional idea. That's what the Mishkan is. It's just a fabric. It's just a large canvas. It's like a chuppah that doesn't have any poles underneath it. It just lies flat on the ground. But you have to build the infrastructure beneath it. You have to stand those krushim up in order for the Mishkan to take its shape and therefore to build a meaningful space within it. When we talk about the Shechina, we don't just think about God being above us, but God is leaning on us. God is being supported by us. Judaism as ideas, Torah just as a concept, is a two-dimensional thing. It's just ideas that are nice. But how do we bring them into life? We have to build the infrastructure. Hashem, as a Shechina, is leaning on us because it depends on us to bring it to fruition in our own world. It's not enough to know Torah. It's not enough to think about Torah, but we have to bring Torah to life in order to give it its third dimension. That's what a Mishkan is all about, taking Shechina and turning it into a space for and by human beings. Snow days are chesed days. People are trapped at home, they're lonely, they can't get their groceries, it's hard for them to go out, and our Judaism has to come to life in these moments. Corona is a chesed kind of year because people need each other more than ever. People need each other to daven. They need each other for practical things. They need rides to go get their vaccine. And these are so many opportunities that we have to bring these concepts of tikkun olam, concepts of gemilas chasadim, concepts of tzedakah to life, whether it be near or far. We have a mission to activate our Judaism, to take that Shechina and build a Mishkan, to take ideas and turn them into community. So yes, to a certain extent, the Mishkan is just a cover. It just drapes over the poles of the Mishkan itself. But it's much more than that. As a symbol for our relationship with Hashem, the Shechina reminds us that God rests upon us. That means we have to uphold him. We have to bring God into this world. We have to bring our Judaism to life. And in doing so, we make the world a holier and special place, not just in the Mikdash, but anywhere we go. Shabbat Shalom, stay warm, and look forward to seeing you very soon.